Right, this is going to be short and sweet because I'm just going to go out, but I will be back. I want to show you this. All right, I'm using the knowledge that I've got. And I'm not clairvoyant either. I would say that I'm very wise. I've been very wise since I've been 5 years old. And I'm going to tell you what this is, and you're not going to believe it. As usual. All right? Anyway, I need to say something. I don't normally quote the Bible, as you know my channel. You should know by now. But I think it's needed. And some of you aren't going to like this, and I'm glad. But it needs to be said because it's really getting on my wick. All right, and I'm trimming my wick at the moment. I've noticed that a lot of people are making plans for Christmas or beyond, and still concerning themselves with money and buying gold and somehow protecting their investments and Lord knows what else. Well, let me tell you, and bearing in mind, I was a total atheist before March the 16th. I openly mocked people who were religious, okay? I know people that when I was a kid, used to make joints from the pages of the Bible. All right, I was sent to church as a kid. Didn't really understand what was going on. But I just remember singing hymns in the infant school, and it was different. And all of a sudden, it all changed. And I just didn't believe anything. That's a bit deeper. But what I'm saying is, before this shit show happened, which I've known about all my freaking life, by the way, I won't go into why, but I'm telling you now, as soon as I knew this was going to happen, for some reason, I turned to God. And I went out before the first lockdown. I knocked on all my neighbour's door and offered him. I purposely took out 7 bags. I think it was 7 items in it. Some soap, some rice, a bag of rice. Just 7 things that someone would need in case anything happens. And I knocked on all the people's doors and every one of them rejected me. Every single person. Some of these people claim to be Christian or Latter-day Saints or Catholic or whatever. And not one of them would even touch my bag because they looked at me like I had some kind of lurgy or they were going to catch something. And I came home and I said to Jesus, I said, well, I know how you feel. I know how you felt. And then I started reading the Bible and I managed to wangle this Bible that I've got in my hand off an old lady. She must have been about 85. And this Bible is old. And I'm not going to tell you which version either. Because somebody will just say, oh, this version is that version, that one's not right, this one's not right. But before anyone even thinks about commenting, I've already discerned myself. Anything post-Constantine is questionable because he put in 350 verses after he got the Council of Nicaea together and robbed everybody's knowledge. That's how far I've gone back. And I don't want to go, I'll go back further than that if you want. So I started reading this Bible and things started sticking out to me. Certain passages by certain people rattled around my head thinking, oh shit. But I remember this one. I'm going to read these couple out to you now. You better listen up. Anyone who's making plans for Nigel, you better listen to this. Violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness. None of them shall remain, nor their multitude, nor any of theirs, neither shall there be wailing for them. The time has come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for the wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. For the seller shall not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive. For the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return, neither shall any strengthen himself in the iniquity of his life. and I'll be back.